Hey everyone, it's Polzine. Today we're doing another one of the 10 minutes with May, which is kind of in the stripped down challenge format where I have like 10 minutes on the clock. I don't do any editing throughout the entire video besides adding on my intro and outro in the middle part. No editing, no cuts, no mutts, no cocoa butts. And we're taking a real chill time. And today, not sponsored. I'm not joking. This is just like my favorite brand of gelato. I'm having some vanilla bean today. Because this stuff is delicious. And I will have chill time just sitting down with a friend. A lot of time when I have these talks are like over ice cream or I'm having some kind of food with my friends. Pixie, just eat your food. Pixie's trying to go crazy with her food down there. But I think it's a real chill time, so just grab like a drink that you're drinking or food and enjoy. Like a little chat, a little conversation, hangout time. Which is what I want these kind of be. And I'm rambling way too long. Like, start the clock, and we'll get into today's topic of not coughing. That's just, I'm sick, so I'm just been coughing. Today's topic is going to be about how I got into computers and kind of why I do computers for a living. So, growing up, my dad was a computer engineer. He worked for a company called Physical Electronics. This is going crazy down there. He worked for Physical Electronics, and they specialized in software that analyzed different types of materials. I'm pretty sure they did more than just that, but that's all I can remember that they honestly did. And basically, they just did that. He went all over the world fixing computers that did that kind of stuff. And I was really into it. Like, I just thought it was kind of interesting. Not what he did was interesting, but, like, that you could do computers was interesting. And when I was 3, I started playing video games. Like, just, my parents would just find me, like, downstairs. Like, we lived upstairs, there's a computer room downstairs, and I was 3. So I went out of my room, walked all the way around, walked around the entire house to get to the basement, walked all the way down the stairs, and then went to our computer room, turned on my computer, and then played on it. I just played video games like Putt-Putt, Pajama Sam, Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, Jumpstart, eventually Clue Finders. I kind of played just educational games and Sims down the line. So I kind of played those, and that was kind of what I loved to do, like with writing and art. And my mom told me, like, all my life that you can't make a living in art. There's no living in there. You'll pretty much be living at home. There's no like, career there. Don't bother doing it. Even though I love painting. As you guys have seen in numerous videos, I have had paintings in my background, which I've done myself. I do it for fun. But, so I was going, okay, the two things I love doing, like absolutely love doing, can't make a living off of. And no one was doing living off of video games, like, besides developers, which isn't what I wanted to do. So I was just like, okay, I want to do something on computers, but I don't know what. And I can't do writing, and I can't do art. So I decided that I was going to become a computer engineer, because my dad did it, and he made a bunch of money. So I thought I'd do that. And I went to college for computer engineering, failed, came back home, decided to go into network system administration, like, passed with flying colors because I can pretty much just BS my way through any class if I really wanted to and was interested in it. So I did that, got a job that did network system administration. That's what I currently do. That's kind of just how I got into it. It was from my dad. Which leads me to kind of my little caveat with computers. I love working with computers. Like, computers are awesome and everything. I love, like, working on them. I'm good with them. Like, I know the ins and outs of them. But I always have that little inkling in the back of my mind of, this is what my dad did. My dad did computers. And then he came home and drank and ignored that he had a family. Not that this is the topic, that's part of the topic for today. Sorry, my hair is bothering me right there. But, it was a caveat of that was what my dad did, and he did computers, and then he came home and drank. So then, like, I was having a very, very hard struggle with that fact that I was doing computers as well. And when I turned 21, I started drinking. So my friends would go out to bars after work or whatever when I was doing computers. And then it just kept being more and more with my dad being my dad. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in many years. Not getting into him in this video. But it was just kind of thing of I was doing computers and coming home and drinking with my friends. And I was like, I'm becoming my dad. Which is when I was going to decide, well, there are people making living off of blogs and YouTube, which were two things I loved doing. That were two things my mom had said, cross off your list of dreams. So I did that. But I was like, well, I can still make videos. And I can still, like, write blog posts. And if I just happen to get money, that's whatever. But I'm not putting stock into it. I'm not. But I found so much, like, more joy doing that after work that's made me not let go with I'm becoming my dad anymore, which has made my job, like, a lot better and made me not feel as burnt out as I was because I kept thinking to myself, I'm becoming my dad, which is the last thing in the world that I wanted to do because he hated us when I flunked out of college the first time. I flunked out. Ariane goes like, "You're so good at computers. How'd you flunk out?" I flunked out because I had a lot of mental disorder issues and sleep issues to the point where I was sleeping during the day and awake at night, so I was always missing my classes, and I wasn't learning anything. And it wasn't like I was purposely trying to do that either. I just literally could not flip my schedule around. Or I was up for like 72 hours and then not sleeping at all and then like literally collapse of exhaustion. And that wasn't healthy at all. And then it just, of course, was not. And then some professors there being at that college were very sexist. I was the only female in the class, and of course I was having mental issues. But they pretty much made a stance of, you cannot pass my class because you are a female. I will not let you pass this class because you're a female. And you will have to retake my class because you're a female. And you should go find a new career over in psychology or liberal arts or one of those topics because that is something you should do instead of computers. So I got very mad at that. Of course, then I resented going to the classes because I knew they were doing that. And the reason I knew that they were doing this, like, they never actually said those words to me, but that is the feel I got from them, is I went to the labs. And at the labs, you're supposed to do, like, the computer stuff, like programming or building something or working on circuits, because it was computer engineering, which was in the electrical engineering department. And as I was trying to do the lab, I had questions because I was having a hard time learning the subject matter because I was having so many mental issues I couldn't, like, concentrate. And I was trying to do the best I could, so I was trying to raise my hand, like, hey, I need some help over in this lab, and no one would come. No one would come and help me. No one would give me the time of day. It got so bad that the people that sat next to me, they were both guys, so it was another girl. They would both raise their hands. The lab assistant would come over to them, and they go, yeah, hey, she needs help. She's been asking now for 20 minutes, and you're not helping her in an hour-long lab. Go help her. And then they look at me, look at them, and they're like, if she can't figure it out, then she shouldn't even be in this class. Thanks, TA. Great job. And it wasn't like I wasn't, like, couldn't figure it out. It's just it wasn't working for me. Like, my board wasn't working. It was because the station was busted or something like that. And, of course, everyone else's was working, and it was the only seat I could take. So, no one would tell me that was that. And it was very sexist, and I left that college. That's why I flunked out. But I still have computers. I still work on computers at my job. I'm currently on call for that job that I've had now for 2 years. I love the place. I just have always that weird feeling that if I stop doing stuff that I like, the 2 things that I get crossed off my little list, then I start going to that. I'm becoming my dad. I'm going to be my dad, and I'm going to hate myself because I'm becoming my dad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's only like a few seconds left, but because I kind of rambled on early in the beginning, I don't really have anything else to mention about why I got into computers and that whole stuff. I'm going to end the clock there. If you guys like this video, give this video a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to join the Bugsy family, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye!